Hello everybody, it's Don't Ask Me here, and today I made a little pointless contraption I thought would be cool to put in your single player map. Now, this redstone will not be hidden. That part, kind of sucks, but I mean, like, you know, actually, there is a way you can hide it. Never mind. I lied. No, I don't lie to my viewers. A lot. No, just joking. But, so you can actually hide the redstone down here. I hadn't thought about that, but other than that, should work. So why don't we begin? All right. So let's start off. Let's go ahead and do this. Can make that something pointless that nobody cares about. But yeah. So you're gonna have to hide all this. You can hide all that. You make it glass. If you make it glass, that would be awesome. You know what? Why don't we do that? And you can make this as long as you'd like. You just gotta keep in mind the pattern. You gotta keep the pattern in your mind. And I'll also show you how to make it. So get out the way, creeper. So there's all the pistons, and then they'll be able to see the redstone if you want to make like an exhibit. Okay. So this side is sticky pistons, as you can tell, and this side is not. So you're just gonna follow this pattern, and if I'm gonna speak in redstone with you guys first. Well, actually, there pretty much is no redstone talk. Just you're gonna have to do this, then you're gonna have to do that. Pretty much one of those types of tutorial. But I can make it a little bit redstone-ish. So there's a detector rail here. Actually, how about I go through it first? You're gonna need this to boost you up first. So you're just coming along, going like that. You get in, and you go. So pretty much that's it. It's just like a cool effect, and yeah. So why don't I walk through you guys on what it does? So just random powered rail goes through here, touches that. Cannot be here or it won't open fast enough, and you get stuck right here, and you go backwards. Oh my god, freaking hate creepers. It's funny because today I got blown up by like 5 creepers. No, I got blown up 3 times by creepers. So that's where the repeater rail, or the what was it called? The detector rail is. It's gonna power the redstone current up here, punch it into that block, which in turn will power this. And it'll go power this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're pretty much just one tick apart, all of them. So as you can see, and you just connect it. Make sure, because redstone pulses are 15. Redstone wire only goes about 15 from the starting redstone. So you're gonna have to move this back 2 blocks, and just extend that over. And so yeah, same pattern like that, except plus 1 tick. And that way, so if you put the redstone wire here, it will not power that piston. So we need that piston to be powered, so we make it 2 blocks and extend it out here, and it will power that piston. So then you bring it all the way under the rail, and you go up here, put a repeater, and do the exact same thing, except you start from this side. So exact same pattern except for that part. That part you can just move up here, except you make that pistons, okay? And then you're gonna want to power this rail over here and take it wherever you want to lead. Put glass on top, and how I powered the rails once they landed on here was I went underneath like that. And as you can see, there are torches there, so once they get pushed over, it should be powered. So we can do a little test run again. Now again, you can adjust the ticks, so I'll just teach you guys how to make it right now. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. We're gonna go grab some cyan wool. We're gonna need not need the button, we don't need it. And then so we're gonna start building it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we're gonna need the power rails. 1, 2, 3, and power that. So this is just gonna be the beginning part. Right now we won't need this rail anymore. Sorry about that. Hope you guys can't hear my clock. Okay, and gonna power that rail into here. Okay, and we're gonna grab one of these bad boys, pull the current out from under it, and then we're gonna shoot it at this right here. You know what? I can do better. I can do better than this design. This design is so old-fashioned, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Then you can just do that. Repeater, block, and then we're gonna have our pistons, or unpowered rails, but first we're gonna have to power them first, so only gonna need it for the first one because it will stay powered for a long amount. So the first one and middle and last. No, first, last, and middle. Okay, so we'll mark that by cyan wool. Partly because I don't have a, I don't want to get rid of anything on my hotbar. So we're gonna build as long as you would like it. It just takes more time. And yeah, so there's gonna be a problem if we do that. Need to extend it out one more. There we go. Then we can just do this. So we're gonna do. Alright. So there we go. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Yeah, okay. And then 9. Alright. So that's perfect. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. So that's perfect. You should have one to spare. And then we can just head on out here. And here's where the normal rail is gonna go. Let's see. Make it powered and then normal. And okay. Now you don't want to power it just yet. Yeah, actually you could power it. So we'll go ahead and put the rails along here, and then we're gonna go ahead and we don't need powered rails anymore. We'll put that sandstone back. Okay, and then we're gonna need to put whatever block you'd like over it, and then we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna dig under. So that's 2 blocks over. Oh, we broke it. Okay, that's okay. Didn't really mean to do that. Okay, and then we'll put the powered rail back. Alright. And there we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is this. Gonna go ahead and wait, and we're gonna get normal pistons out now. So once that gets shoved over, it'll get shoved here. Put a piston here. Excuse me, that was a failure. Alright, so now we're just gonna copy the exact same pattern here. Okay, except you won't need to move this back too. Okay, and then we're just gonna go. There we go. Now we should have 14 on both sides. Now, so yeah, now it should work. Power that. And once we ride across, it should let us through. So that was pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Now you can just decorate it. I'm sure there's many ways to make it more compact, but thanks for watching, everybody. It's Then Ask Me. You could also do this with yourself. You just need a proximity detector, or you can just do this. Let's see. Check it out. See, you can do it with yourself as well. Just walk through. This is good for a parkour map, like dungeon runner, whatever you want to call it. And you could make this just lava and move this back over one and get rid of that. So, thanks for watching, everybody. It's Then Ask Me. This was a tutorial on how to make one of these bad boys. A cool-looking railroad thing. This is also effective in SMP. Could kind of lose them, I guess, if you do that. So let's say, for instance, I'll show you something you can do to lose them, I guess. You can put, we're gonna need normal rails. Here's our powered rail. So you could put a rail here and here. Then we're gonna need yep. Okay, that works. Alright. So then we're gonna need a button. Okay, button right here. In my hand. I had it in my hand. You're gonna put the button, and you can easily just do this. Now, I'm not sure if you get stuck inside or not, but I'm sure that it will work, however you'd like it to work. Okay, so let's test it out. Gonna need to make it a detector rail, though. Here we go. So let's test it out. So if somebody's behind you, chasing you, you can just go through it and go, boom. And you can go through, and they won't have enough time to react, and you can have that go to a lava place or something. But this can lead to your base, and maybe, who knows, maybe you'll have sentries or something. Like, not sentries, you can't have sentries, but maybe you can have something like this, an arrow dispenser, or in the new 1.3 update, a lava dispenser, and a button right down there. So yeah, the lava dispenser will be right here. There will be a 2 signs here, and then there will be a dispenser up here. You drop and you have to hit a button like this, and then it'll power this, and then eventually, like, something power the dispenser somehow. So we can do this and then go like that, and then we'll need some redstone. But this is kind of tricky, so I'd imagine how hard this would be to make. Okay, so we'll have it connect to this. So it will be on. We're gonna need to invert that. Yeah, we'll just do this like that. Redstone. Like that. There we go. There, we have an inverter now. And then failure. We need to invert that somehow. Well, obviously you can, so we'll move that down by 1. And there we go. You got a good inverter now. Okay, so this is pretty hard. I tend to like wander off during my let's builds, my redstone tutorials. I like to wander off and do random crap, like ideas kind of. So this is an inverter. So this should in fact work. So in like the new update, where you have the dispenser, you can put a dispenser here, put a minecart in there or whatever, and then you can have the rail go like that, lead off, and then you have to hit the button, and it shot something. So yeah, as you can see, it just shot a minecart. So why don't we actually give it a go? I mean, what I mean by give it a go is try it out. So in the new 1.3 update, that will actually happen. That will work. So in the case of them actually following you, somehow getting there, you can just go like that. Oh no, they're following me. Oh, oops. Fail. Can go, oh no, they're following me again. Go through, hit the button, and it should dispense lava. So that will be awesome, and that can lead to your base. So, I was watching some Ethos, Mindcrack SMP, and this is something he can actually add into, he can add this into his base, or his railroad on the way to his house. That would be really awesome. Though he did mention that other people were putting redstone like all around, so it would be hard to make. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's Done Ask Me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See ya.